The containment chamber hummed with an eerie blue light as Jack pressed his face against the reinforced glass. Inside, Jennifer slumped against the far wall, her breathing ragged and desperate. The neural inhibitor that had been clamped to her skull for 3 months lay on the floor beside her, broken, sparking, useless. "I took it off, please," she cried, her voice distorted through the intercom. Blood trickled from where the device's neural spikes had torn free. "Jack, I can't control it anymore." Jack froze in shock. The inhibitor was the only thing preventing Jennifer's abilities from destroying everything within a half-mile radius. 3 months ago, she'd been exposed to the Valkyrie energy weapon during the Battle of Proxima Station. The weapon hadn't killed her. It had transformed her into something the galaxy had never seen. A human who could manipulate gravitational fields with thought alone. The Galactic Council had been terrified. Humans were already considered dangerous, aggressive, unpredictable, capable of bonding with nearly any species. But a human with reality-warping powers? Unacceptable. They'd ordered her contained, studied, eventually eliminated. But Jack had other plans. "Jen, listen to me," he said, forcing calm into his voice even as proximity alarms began wailing throughout the research station. Around Jennifer, small objects were already beginning to float. Pens, data pads, fragments of the broken inhibitor. "You're not going to hurt anyone. You're stronger than this." "You don't understand." Jennifer's eyes blazed with purple energy, tears streaming down her face. "I can feel everything, every atom, every particle. The station's reactor, the asteroids outside, the ships in orbit. It's too much. I'm going to tear it all apart." The Valkyrie observers watched from their secure bunker, their multifaceted eyes gleaming with cruel satisfaction. They'd designed their weapon specifically to overwhelm human neural pathways, turning the species' greatest strength, their adaptability, into a fatal weakness. No human could possibly control such power. Jennifer would destroy herself and everything around her, proving once and for all that humanity was too dangerous to exist alongside the peaceful civilizations of the galaxy. They hadn't counted on human stubbornness. Jack slammed his fist against the emergency release panel. Red lights flashed as the containment door began its slow, grinding opening sequence. His commanding officer's voice exploded through his comlink. "Anderson, what the hell are you doing? Step away from that chamber immediately." Jack ripped the comm device from his ear and crushed it under his boot. The door was halfway open now. Inside, Jennifer had risen to her feet, her body surrounded by a corona of purple energy. The walls groaned as gravitational forces pulled at their molecular bonds. "Stay back," she screamed. "I'll kill you." "No, you won't," Jack said, stepping through the doorway. The gravitational field hit him like a physical blow, trying to tear him apart at the cellular level. His bones creaked. His vision blurred, but he kept walking. "You know why? Because you're Jennifer Chen, the woman who once piloted a damaged shuttle through a debris field for 6 hours to save a colony ship. You're the person who talked the Christian ambassador out of war with nothing but patience and terrible jokes. You're my best friend, and you're not giving up now." "Jack, please." The energy around her intensified. Blood vessels burst in Jack's eyes. His nose began bleeding. Still, he advanced. "I can't stop it." "You don't have to stop it," Jack said, now just 3 feet away. The pain was excruciating. "You just have to redirect it. Use me as an anchor. Focus on something small, my heartbeat, my voice, anything. I'll kill you. Then I die knowing I tried to save you instead of locking you in a cage." Jack extended his hand. "The Valkyrie think we're monsters because we're different. The Council thinks we're too dangerous to trust. But I know what you really are, Jen. You're someone worth believing in." For a moment, nothing happened. The gravitational forces continued to tear at reality itself. Then Jennifer's hand shot out and grabbed his wrist. The connection was immediate and overwhelming. Jack felt his consciousness expand, touching Jennifer's fractured mind. He could sense what she sensed. The terrible, infinite awareness of every particle, every force, every quantum probability, collapsing and uncollapsing around them. It would have driven him mad in seconds. But humans had one advantage the Velkari had never understood. They were pack animals. They carried each other's burdens. They were stronger together than apart. Jack poured every ounce of his will into their connection, becoming a focal point, something concrete for Jennifer to hold on to in the chaos. Her breathing slowed. The purple energy began to dim. Objects clattered to the floor as the gravitational field stabilized. When Jennifer finally opened her eyes, they were still glowing faintly, but the terror was gone. "I can feel it," she whispered. "I can control it." Jack grinned despite the pain racking his body. "Told you, humans don't break that easy." In their bunker, the Velkari observers watched in stunned silence. The weapon that should have destroyed the human had instead created something new, something unprecedented, and another human had willingly thrown himself into oblivion to save her. Perhaps, they thought with dawning unease, they had miscalculated what made humans dangerous. It wasn't their aggression or their unpredictability. It was their absolute refusal to abandon each other, even when logic, reason, and self-preservation demanded it. As alarms continued to wail and security forces rushed toward the containment area, Jack and Jennifer stood together, both broken and bleeding, but undefeated. "So," Jennifer said weakly, "what's the plan now?" Jack laughed, the sound slightly unhinged. "Well, we just made the galaxy's most wanted list. I'm thinking we steal a ship and disappear for a while." "Sounds perfect." They stumbled toward the door together, two humans against the galaxy, exactly the way humanity preferred it.